Willie D live.
We're going to start off the news with Jermaine Jackson. This is kind of a soft story, but, I think it's a very telling story. So Jermaine was recently leaving an airport and a woman filmed him and she zoomed in on his hairstyle and started clowning him. Y'all check this out and tell me what y'all think about this. Did she go too far?
Tell me better hope it don't rain outside. Look at his damn head. Jermaine, you around that pole? He trying to hide that damn hair.
Okay, y'all saw it, fam. Jermaine Jackson just minding his own business, walking through the airport. Some woman starts to film him, calls his name, starts laughing at his hairdo. Too much? Or, hey man, somebody got to tell him. Too much or somebody need to tell him. What's your position? Give me a thumbs up if you think that was called for. Give me a thumbs up if you think it was called for. She should have called him out. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, she took it too far. I think somebody do need to tell him, but it was not her position to be that somebody. She don't know that man. She don't have no relationship with him. He don't owe her nothing. Leave people alone, man. Leave people alone. That man got a right to wear his hair however he see fit. Imagine somebody walking up to you with your hairdo, and it's something that they don't agree with. You might think you player, you might think you live as hell, but they see something wrong with it. Do they get to just walk up to you and call you out? I mean, I'm talking about a stranger. I'm not even talking about your spouse. I'm not talking about your kids, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend. I'm talking about a regular old person. I'm not even talking about your coworkers or your boss. I'm talking about a regular old person. You don't know from a hole in the wall, walks up to you and critiques your hair. Do you take offense to it? Or do you say, you know what? I'm glad you pointed that out. Let me get over here and fix this crooked wig. See, that's how people get their heads knocked off. It's too many people who believe that just because they know somebody through the internet or on TV or whatever, they think that gives them the right to step to somebody and say whatever the hell they want to say. See, I'm going to tell you straight up, fam, if her teeth would have got relocated, I would have been like, yeah, she asked for it. Yeah, she asked for it. Leave people alone, man. The man ain't bothering you. The man minding his own business. Jermaine Jackson been wearing his hair like that for decades now. Everybody know. Jermaine has heard the rumors. He's heard people talking about his hair before. I'm sure at least one child said, hey, Dad, don't do that. At least one kid said it. If nobody else would tell you about yourself, your kid would tell you about yourself when they get in a safe space, even if they respect you. If they get in a safe enough space, like maybe like on the phone, they're going to tell you. And by the way, Dad, since you think you're so perfect, you need to fix that paint in your head. Paint goes on things, not people. So wrong, she out of pocket. She's dead wrong. Some people think that it's cool to just sit back and people watch and critique people. Usually the people that do that, they're totally flawed. In fact, all the time, people that do that type of stuff, that try to pick people apart, they're flawed themselves. And oftentimes they try to pick people apart to take the attention off of their flaws. This chick is obviously a problem. Some people may look at that and say, man, that's just, man, you're making a big deal out of nothing. No. Let me tell you how bad something like that can get. Something like that can get you killed. I'm going to give you a case in point. So that was this girl that I knew. You heard what I just said. I'm talking in past tense. That was this girl I knew. She used to walk up to people, strangers, and just start talking about them. Not straight to their face, but more like in an earshot. She'll get close enough to you where you can hear what she's saying about you. Ooh, that's an ugly dress. Ooh, she needs to take that off. Ooh, look at his haircut. Ooh, is that a bump on? He got bumps on his neck. She would say, this is crazy. Yeah, I know. This is crazy. This girl used to do stuff like that. And I warned her, somebody gonna kill you. You keep on. You're gonna mess around and get your head knocked off. She thought it was funny. I'm just being real. You know, they don't like it. Ooh. You know, talking all that tough talk. All that tough talk. And she did this for years. She did it all the way up into her 20s. She was that same person, always talking about people, walking around talking about people, pointing people out, just talking about people. For no reason, just to entertain herself and to bring attention to herself. Because she would do it when she was around other people, trying to impress people, trying to laugh and be entertained at other people's expense. Yeah. Well, as always, she did it one time too many. See, what happens is when people do bad things, when people make mistakes and those mistakes are not corrected, when they don't have to be punished for making bad decisions, what happens is in their mind, they start to rationalize that these are not bad decisions at all. I'm not really making any mistakes. Hey, I'm just being me. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Well, she was keeping it real. And she ended up keeping it real dead. Because what happened was, she said that to a dude one day. Buddy looked back like, what you say? Yeah. And they start. And Buddy pulled out that hammer and boom. Bust her right in the head. Now she dead. Leave people alone. Everybody ain't playing. Just because you got away with it, you've been getting away with it, don't mean you're going to keep on getting away with it. You saw what happened to the dude, the YouTuber, who got killed, who got gunned down. Him and his wife got gunned down in Vegas earlier in the year. You remember that? Yeah. Better leave people alone. Life is already complicated enough. Your life is already complicated without you going messing with people. All you got to do is keep on waking up. Trouble gonna find you. Trouble is extremely resourceful. Trouble will find you. You ain't got to go looking for trouble. So when trouble finds you, if you got your resources, then perhaps you can defend yourself. You can deal with trouble if it finds you. But if you go looking for trouble, you ain't got a foot to stand on. Yeah. So she lost her life trying to be funny. Died in vain. Died on the restaurant floor. Blood all over the place. Just dead. Dead as a doorknob. No more jokes. No more laughter. But guess what happened? The people who she was trying to make laugh and she was trying to impress, they went on about their life. They went on about their life. They're still laughing at stuff right now. They're probably watching a comedy show right now, laughing. Or maybe they standing around laughing at another damn fool who trying to make fun of people. They went on about their life. She is in the ground at a cemetery, rotting away. Better leave people alone. Jermaine Dupri don't mess. Jermaine, I keep saying Jermaine Dupri. I say Jermaine Dupri because that's my homeboy. But Jermaine Jackson don't mess with nobody. Jermaine Jackson minds his own business. Jermaine Jackson's kids mind their own business. His wife minds her own business. Those people don't mess with nobody. Leave people the hell alone before you get your damn head knocked off. Because everybody ain't playing.